Opening credits, The Tar Pack, The Tar Collection, Book 4, A Power Trip Through Ecuador and Laos, written by Betty Thesky, narrated by Betty Thesky, and produced by the Authors Republic. Chapter 1. Rain Keeps Falling, Rain Keeps Falling. Someone needed to take care of Mick. Spike had driven Mick as they followed the ambulance to the hospital after Amelia's collapse. Spike was in a state of shock, but he knew he needed to stay clear-headed for Mick, who had been convulsing in tears. Spike was concerned that Mick was suffering a complete and utter mental breakdown. His face red and swollen, Mick kept screaming, "My wife!" His mind racing from the recent traumatic, devastating rush of events. Spike couldn't believe Amelia was dead. She was the single best person he had ever met in his entire life, and now she was gone. Was it Tar? Good God, I hope not. Did she have a genetic defect? Standing in the hospital, which was decorated in varying shades of white and tan, Spike thought it smelled of floral air freshener with undertones of disinfectant. The Indian doctor, with closely cropped dark hair and glasses, wearing a white jacket and blue tie, told them in a somber tone with kind eyes that it was a deadly brain aneurysm and that Amelia had passed away. It felt like someone had hit him with a bat across the face, but Spike didn't have the luxury of feeling emotion at that moment because he realized Mick looked like his legs might give out and might faint. Spike steadied Mick by grasping both his arms and helped him to a chair. Spike assured the concerned doctor that he would take care of Mick. Mick sat staring off into space as Spike realized they couldn't exactly ask if the aneurysm had anything to do with an illegal mental-enhancing drug that causes people to glow in the dark. It would remain a mystery if Tar was in any way responsible. Since he was in a better state of mind, Spike had completed the necessary hospital forms. Thankfully, Spike had thought to ask the doctor for a prescription for sleep medication and anti-anxiety drugs to help Mick get through the next few days. Spike couldn't believe how quickly life changed. Just a month ago, he hated Mick, thinking he was a threat to Amelia. Now Spike was weirdly, somehow, taking care of the other man. Poor Mick. He was practically incapable of functioning. Spike had never seen a man so distraught and wondered if Mick might not recover. Now in a shared airport hotel room, Mick was sleeping from a double dose of sleeping pills while Spike took care of everything that needed to be done. Mick was in no condition to deal with anything at all. Spike thought the most prudent course of action was to get Mick home first, then deal with telling Amelia's family. Spike knew the Augustines despised him after he broke Amelia's heart, but they needed to be informed. He was in a get things done, no matter how unpleasant, mode. Before Mick passed out, face red, he would spout out random words. Amelia! Gone! Her brother! Tar! No! Spike got him into bed, took off his shoes, put a cold compress on his forehead, and empathetically stated, with real conviction, "I'll take care of everything. I have so much to accomplish. My deal with Dominique has changed. Or has it? Amelia's parents and brother, they come first. I'll fly to Pittsburgh tomorrow if Mick seems capable of flying home. Then I should fly to Laos to tell Marjo in person. She's going to be devastated. Maybe I can task Dominique to do some of the preliminary work while I tend to the pack. Then there are the others." It was hard to explain, even to himself, but Spike enjoyed multitasking. He had to tamp down any of his own sorrow and guilt about Amelia to get Mick stabilized. Then her parents and brother were his next priority. While he was currently in South Bend, maybe he should go over things with Dominique since it could be legally sensitive. He was exhausted from flying in from Africa and the trauma of Amelia's death. He simply wanted to go to bed. But Dominique probably needed help dealing with everything first. Chapter 2. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. Her mind and body felt foreign, not exactly
Sample complete. Ready to continue?